Who are you?
I am Okunerere, the money lord you came to see.
Okunere.
That is my name.
So why am I being tied up? Like a victim, what have I done?
It is a picture of what is about to happen in your life. From this moment on, you will remain a slave to Okunerere. So shall money remain a slave to you. The way you are in bondage now, it is the same way you are going to be in bondage to me all the days of your life. And so shall money remain in bondage to you all the days of your life. Your first assignment before you will be inducted into Oku confraternity in the next 48 hours. From your exit from this place, and your mother shall be the sacrificial lamb.
Huh? My mother? Ha! Please don't go there. I beg you.
So first things first, we got to be able to recognize the characters that we're going to encounter at the end times that we're living in right now, okay? This is not about a future time. This is about the present time, okay? And we know we're going to run into people who are selfish, okay? People who are only interested in their own selfish desires. That means you don't matter. We're going to see governments that are established to be like this and people in general. Then we're also going to have the reality of people who are selfish that what? Love money, okay? They're in love with personal gain. And the love here that we're talking about is the type of love that will lead you to do anything by any means necessary. I got to get this bag. So I'll sell you out. I'll sell myself out. And I'll also lose any type of dignity and respect that I had in order to secure this bag. These are the characters. Now, what's the most important thing? These selfish, money-grubbing, greedy people are gonna be running around with a form of godliness, meaning that they're still gonna be talking about the Lord. They're still gonna be talking about doing right. They're still gonna be talking about going to service. They're still gonna be talking about the scripture and quoting scripture and all this type of stuff. But guess what? They not gonna be about that. That's not what you're gonna see them doing. That's not gonna be the reality of their life, okay? So don't be deceived. They only care about their money and their self. All the talk about loving the Most High and all the quoting of the scriptures, that's just an act to hide the reality, okay? But the scripture warns us and it lets us know very clearly that this same yearning and hankering and desire and love for money has caused people to lose the path of faith, okay, and wander into error, okay? And then the scripture tells us that they pierced themselves through with all types of grief, literally grief that consumes the mind and that consumes the heart, okay? So it destroys the will, it destroys the character, it destroys and perverts the desires, and it breaks the individual down and brings them to a state of debasement. And the disease of hypocrisy that thrives in this condition causes the person to become reprobated in this state. So this matrix this set of social phenomenons. What are we talking about phenomenon? The reality that happens on the ground, whether or not it is based in truth and righteousness. In this modern day society, money is how we achieve sex and power. And the conditioning, the repetitive conditioning of this social phenomenon is the wound that is creating a generation of whores. And this is what we're dealing with today. This is the precise reason why you keep finding nothing but worthlessness in your social interactions, in your social media interactions, in your personal interactions, in the church space, in the religious space, and in every space that you find yourself. You can't get away from the character of these times, the ethos of these times: money, sex, and power. And this is why it's so hard to find true and meaningful relationships. And we find that the Quran reveals to us that the life of this world is only the enjoyment of deception. What deception is he talking about? He's talking about the spell of money. They print it and you follow it. And you base your entire life and self-worth on this man-made image. Everybody's life is effed up today, and it's because of money. It's why you have or don't have what you need or want in your life, because everything has been attached to money. This is the age of the Dajjal.
Paul says there'll be a form of godliness. There will be always, perhaps, the name of God mentioned to some degree in societies throughout the world.